Shalom, dear friend. Gather close, young and old, because I have a story to share. A story about stories. My name is Rabbi Eli, and I love a good question. In fact, I'll start with one. Have you ever read a story and wondered, wait, what happened next? Or, why did they do that? Well, guess what? You're not the only one. The great rabbis of long ago had these same questions when they studied the Torah. And do you know what they did? They told stories to help explain the mysteries hidden in the words of the Torah. We call these stories Midrash. Now, Midrash isn't just any story. It's like a treasure map that helps us find deeper meaning in the Torah. It fills in the gaps, answers our biggest questions, and sometimes even gives us new ways to understand what's written. Let me give you an example. We all know the story of baby Moses, right? How his mother, Yocheved, placed him in a little basket and set him afloat on the Nile River. The Torah tells us Pharaoh's daughter found him and named him Moses. But wait a minute, why did she decide to save him? Weren't all the Egyptians supposed to follow Pharaoh's orders? The Midrash steps in to tell us more. It says that when the princess saw the basket, she reached out her hand, but it was too far away. Then, miracle of miracles, her arm stretched all the way to grab it. The Midrash teaches us that when we truly want to do something good, God helps us reach farther than we ever thought possible. Midrashim, that's the plural of Midrash, are not just stories, they are lessons wrapped in imagination and wonder. Some Midrashim are like detective stories, helping us solve mysteries. Others teach us kindness, courage, or faith. And some are just fun. For example, do you know why Mount Sinai was chosen to give the Torah? The Midrash tells us that all the mountains were arguing. Yes, arguing. I'm the tallest, said one. I'm the most beautiful, said another. But little Mount Sinai stayed quiet. And do you know what happened? God chose the humble mountain to hold the greatest treasure of all the Torah. This teaches us that being great isn't about being the biggest or the strongest, but about having a humble heart. Now, my dear friends, Midrash isn't just for rabbis, it's for you too. The next time you hear a story from the Torah, don't just listen, ask questions. So, the next time someone asks, what is Midrash? You can tell them, Midrash is where questions become stories, stories become lessons, and lessons help us become better people. And now, let me ask you a question. If you could add a Midrash to any Torah story, which one would it be? Shalom. And may your questions always lead you to wonderful stories.